Good morning. We are filming junior high announcements from the Montoya home today. It is Monday, December 7th. We have 2 weeks left in second quarter, and we are going to be mailing your reward certificates. So if you maintained a 70% in all of your classes this quarter, you're going to get it's going to be a letter, and it's going to have all kinds of little prizes you can redeem in your letter. Student pictures are available for pickup at the front office. So we would really like it if you can arrange a time to stop by the front office this week between Monday and Friday to pick those up. If you're not able to stop by, go ahead and shoot an email to Mrs. Hoffmeyer or Miss Heather, and we'll mail you your pictures. This week's trivia. Last week we had so many people participate in trivia, so we're going with another Christmas trivia. And this week's question is, in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? If you know Scrooge's first name from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, send me an email and we will announce winners on Friday. All right, so our recommendations, our holiday recommendations. Christmas cookie baking is my recommendation, and I just happen to have a Christmas baking book on the top of my Christmas book stack. So with your parents' permission, maybe you can spend some time in the kitchen and try out some new recipes and get some Christmas baking in. This Friday, December 11th, will be our Ugly Christmas Sweater Day, and we've included Ugly Mask Day. So if you have not seen some of the ugly masks people are making, check it out online, ask your parents before you do a search, but there are some really creative things you can do with those masks that are super Christmassy and super ugly. So we're gonna do that on Friday. We had a few jokes from Kenneth D. I have a few audience member participation, so I'll throw this out to the audience this morning. What clothes do mountains wear during the winter? You guys know? Snow caps. Pretty funny. And why do mummies like holiday gifts? Come on, why do mummies like holiday gifts? What? Because of the wrappings. Thank you, Kenneth D, for your super fun jokes. We are still collecting the 4-inch by 11-inch drawings of eyes. I don't have any samples of them. There's my sample. You can draw your own eyes, you can draw any type of eyes. We're doing a really great bulletin board, so we'd love for you to participate in that. Get those, you can drop those off. We have some bins outside of the building where you can put some of your work. And same thing with our Christmas poster contest. The theme is sharing hope through the holidays, and we will be collecting digital versions or your actual posters. Again, if you want to turn in an actual poster, turn it in out front of the junior high office in one of those bins, or send me a digital image. Sharing hope through the holidays, and we have Christmas movie gift sets for the winners. There was a group of students last week who shared out a gratitude document, and they had started it back in April when we were on quarantine, and they reshared it with the challenge to get over 600 statements of gratitude. Or actually they wanted to get to 500 by Christmas break, and the last time I checked it was like at 680. So there's a group of students out there being very thankful. Good energy, and I appreciate that. Today is National Cotton Candy Day, and I don't know if you guys knew this. I think you two will be surprised. A dentist was the one who invented cotton candy.
Of course.
Yeah, a dentist partnered with a confectioner and created this treat. I was a little surprised, but that's where it came from.
Is that for increased business?
It might have been. Which dentist doesn't want us falling asleep after eating cotton candy, eating up our teeth? Today is also Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. So this is the day of infamy when Japan attacked the United States at Pearl Harbor. On that day in 1941, more than 2,400 people died in Japan's attack on the Hawaiian base of America's Pacific Fleet. Hundreds of aircraft were destroyed or damaged, as were most of the ships in the harbor, and thousands of servicemen and women were killed or injured. It was an unprecedented surprise attack that precipitated the United States entering into World War II as we sided with the Allies and declared war get those little pieces of history, you'll see the flags flying halfway up, and you wonder, why is it flying like that? Well, today it's because of remembering Pearl Harbor Day. I have an uncle that survived that event, and I know someone who visited there recently.
Yes, just barely.
Yeah.
This week.
So I don't have a flag right here to do the pledge, but wanted to leave you with that thought on Pearl Harbor. And if you're practicing the pledge at home, now would be a good time to do it. We'll see you tomorrow from the junior high for Tuesday's announcements.